All right, guys, here we are back out at Fort Island Trail in Crystal River. I'm out here with Mike from Alabama. I'm trying to put him on some redfish or some snook, maybe some trout when the tide dies down. We didn't have any video footage of it. Let's see, today is Tuesday. Yesterday I had to have an abscess tooth pulled, not that you really care. And Sunday we were out here fishing, me, Mike, and the bobblehead boys, and the water was like this. And there were a few storms that popped up and skirted around us. And then we had one that snuck up on us in a hurry. We were still about 3/4 of a mile out. And due to an unfortunate set of circumstance, and it's not the kayak's fault at all, but 3 of us ended up rolling and flipping our kayaks. We lost all kinds of gear. We were out on the water for like an hour and a half, waiting for somebody to realizing that we're stuck out there. Due to some miracle, Logan got saved about 10 minutes before his kayak fully sank, which, by the way, the kayak was salvaged and recovered. Caden and I were floating or clinging to another kayak when Logan sent them to us. So it's pretty traumatic all the way around for the boys. So they're not out here with us, and had to get a bunch of new gear, and we're out here trying it again today. Mike came down here for a 4-day fishing trip, and I'm trying to make it worth it to him. At the very least, it's probably the most memorable fishing trip he's been on this week. So he brought his kayak down here, and it is a Pelican Catch Power 100. Now, the trolling motor he had on it was not the greatest. It was a Minn Kota, an older one with it was a 2-prop, and one of the props had been chewed up, so he was doing 1 mile an hour at best, maybe half a mile an hour, and fortunately he was out ahead of us, so he got away from the storm, and so he's back out here with me, and we're back out here at the scene of the crime, and eventually we'll end up back out where we were, which was a couple miles out. So anyway, stick with us today, and we'll see if we can make this fun for you. All right, as luck would have it, my YOLO Tech juice bank isn't charging my GoPro anymore, so we're having to do it this way. Anyway, it's a pretty day out. Obviously the seas are a lot flatter than they were on Sunday. Mike is apparently on his way to Ozello, and just casually keeping an eye on him. Told him that was the wrong direction. That's what he wants. That's where we'll go. All right. Bye. There's Mike with one on. These trout are busting right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like almost every cast. There you go. Bye-bye, little fella. And for anybody who's got any questions about these here Frabill Magnums, we capsized our kayaks on Sunday, and this Frabill Magnum was found floating about 1.5 miles out that way, and that's what alerted to some people in a John boat that there was an issue, and we just took the batteries out, cleaned it up a little bit. The stone broke on the aerator, so we picked up a new stone for it today, and dried out the regulator and
Got the water out of the electric motor?
Yeah, got the water out of the electric motor, and it was back in business. And by the way, it's on. Let's see if it's on. Okay, it's on high now. No? There it is. It's on high now. And that's as loud as it gets. There it is. Yeah, we got 100 or so shrimp this morning. Now we lost the net for the Frabill, but that's all right. This thing took a beating in some rough seas the other day. I'm waiting for Mike to get another one on. Well, as much as we hate calling it short, we got that coming in behind us. And I made the determination that trying to die at sea once a week is my limit. So I'm not trying to exceed my limit this week. Might try it again next week. And if that storm passes us, then we'll come back out. But we're not going to play around today, because this wind goes, when the wind kicks in, these waves go from this to 4 and 5 foot seas, blink of an eye. So I got Mike coming back. He's using my trolling motor on his kayak, and he'll be able to catch up to me pretty quick. And I don't know, we might be calling it a day. We're gonna find out in a little bit. But so far, it's I don't know, 8 trout down, but none of them are keepers. They're all dinks. So we'll get with you later and try to outrun that. All right. All right. Been about 5-10 minutes. Look at that. I don't know if you can hear the wind coming up. This is when out here it gets what we like to call sketchy. And you can hear it. You see how flat the waves were earlier. There's that storm coming up on us. The wind really drives these waves. In a few minutes, right out there, be 4 and 5 foot, easy. You can see sandbars, potentially. Alright. So it's getting a little sloppy. Alright. Having to beach it for a little while. And then we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Right? I went from calm to fucking whitecaps everywhere. That's a big cell that hit us too. Look at that. Well, I don't mean like intensity. I mean like width. If we were still out at that sandbar, we'd be fighting to get back in right now. So, I think we're going to wait this one out. By the way, just so everybody knows, we made it back to the dock. Keeping an eye out. That's
this one says high plus 12 volt.
Well, storm's passed. The water's laying back down, the wind's laying back down, and we were getting on a good trout bite when it came up. So we're gonna go back out and just keep an eye out. It made its way north around us for the most part. And there's Mike. As you can see, the water's laid quite back down. And what's the worst that can happen, right? It'll be fun.
Take some pictures.
Oh, look at that, guys. Nature. And this, now that the storm is over, well, ignore all those dark clouds and all that rain. Now that the rest of the storm is over, that one over there, we decided to come back out.
Oh, did it?
And we're gonna get on some trout. What do you think, Mike?
I think we're gonna.
We're gonna get on some food?
Absolutely.
Get some groceries?
Absolutely.
All right, we're grocery getters. There's Mike on a Jack Crevalle.
Any good?
I mean, they're okay. That one's decent size. They put up a little fight, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They're fun little fish.
Like little sunfish, man.
Yeah, they're fun little fish.
So you keep her?
I mean, you can keep them.
I don't care.
I don't keep them unless they're 14 usually, but throw them in the cooler, man. You got a trophy as a trophy.
You want to grab that phone for me? Oh, here.
Did you get you another rat red?
Yeah, got me another
Yeah, since you've been at this sandbar, you got what? A jack, a trout, pufferfish.
fish, and now it's my tail.
That's the way to live.
Yeah, absolutely. I like a variety. I really do.
That's what we're shooting for.
I like a variety of ones I keep, though. You know, they're-
You got one in the cooler.
I can't. Get in there.
Think it's a jack?
I don't know. I don't. Bite my. No.
Oh, that's a trout.
That's a keeper too.
Yeah, that's a keeper. Yeah. St. Cheese. You should probably use your fish grippers. But he's still on the hook anyway. We got Mike over here enjoying his fishing trip, I think.
Oh yeah.
So what have you got now? A red drum, a puffer fish, a Jack Crevalle, a trout. Well, a bunch of trout.
Yeah, bunch of trout.
But you got one in the cooler now.
Yeah, a real one. I mean, a legal one.
How you enjoying yourself?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, can't ask for a better day.
Well, we could, but there'd have to be beer.
Figure another 45 minutes and we should have a good tide change.
Yeah,
Start to roll in.
that's about right.
Yeah.
And then that bite's gonna turn again.
Yeah.
What's crazy is how calm it is over here. And then over here, it's like a different type of sea. This is like a beach. So now that we put my trolling motor on it, what do you think of that Pelican? So now
Oh, yeah, this thing's good right along now.
all you needed was a good trolling motor.
Exactly. Hopefully I have one sitting at the house.